and it's Monday, so happy Monday. I thought what I'm going to start and do, because every time I video, after I've turned it off, I think, oh, I meant to say such and such and such and such. So I've decided to use my new pretty notebook to, well, I'm going to write video ideas in as well, but I'm also going to write what I want to cover. So first, I just wanted to say hello and thank you all for being here, and welcome to new subbers, because over the last few years we've had quite a few new subscribers, so thank you. I wanted to mention Susie from Susie's Craft Room. She's mentioned me a couple of times on her videos, and she said some really lovely things. So I just wanted to say hello to Susie and thank you very much. I really do appreciate you. Thank you. Also, I've had a couple of questions about my Patreon. Anybody who has looked at it would have seen a couple of months ago I'd got the 4 different levels, and I ended up taking the 2 higher levels out because on those levels you got Happy Mail with them, and I'd just totally run out of tags and, you know, all things to send out as Happy Mail. So I ended up taking the higher 2 levels out. Well, I have now put them back in, but the Happy Mail hasn't been put back in because at this point I've still not made anything. So I do need to have a couple of sessions of making some Happy Mail packs up. So anybody who's looking at that and who's confused by it, that was just to clear that up. So by now we've ended the unfinished projects, and we got halfway through them, so that's brilliant. So thank you to everybody who has encouraged me through making them. So I feel better for at least getting it halfway down, and I will go back to that again later in the year. New filming days, because I had been doing 3 a week. Now going back to doing them Monday and Thursday. Might occasionally throw in a bonus one, but for now, Mondays and Thursdays. I put them up at 3 p.m. UK time, so most places in America it's about 9 o'clock in the morning. And I just want to say, over the next few weeks I'm going to be doing a couple more of the Tania meets Tim and Tina series. We're going to do some things with the butterfly project, and I'm going to start a new series of working in my blank journal. So that's what to expect over the next few weeks. So I have started working on the butterflies. Let me just move this up there. And I've printed out quite a few kits and stuff, but I've started off with the Tina from Shabbydabbydoodah kit, which is called the Ramblers. I don't know if it's the Ramblers something or if it's just the Ramblers, but it's a beautiful kit. It's soft lemons, creams, a green and brown. So I've made 2 file folders up. I didn't think I'd do the making the actual files with you, because obviously I have made a couple as I've been doing the unfinished projects, and I thought you'd be a bit fed up of seeing them. So I have finished one off apart from the actual journal, so I just thought I'd show you what I've done so far. So I've got this little corner tuck here with 2 tags in. I've just positioned that tag a little bit to keep that envelope down why it's closed up. And this flips, and it's just a little journal card with some stamped butterflies. So that's that. Just done some collage with my dictionary page, Tina's kit, and these are from Eva the Bohemian Crafter. That's her, I think it's office set. So that's that page. And then over here, made this tag with a lace belly band and then a small journal card inside. And this is some chiffon, and then a little flower. That's the pocket from the kit. Then I've got these are card toppers. I don't know if they're hunky-dories or what, but I've got a sheet of them. Then put a butterfly there. Then I've done the picture thing again, which I really do love. And then some tea stained, it's an index card what I've just cut down. So that goes there. Got some nice vintage music paper. So that's that page, and then it turns over. Got a little corner tuck here. That's from Kelly's Crafts. I don't know if it's just a wings, butterflies, or if it's wings and something kit. And we've got another tag here with a lace corner pocket with a journal card, and I've just again stamped it. Everything's been can't speak, backed with manila card, and again that's the chiffon. Just done a little corner tuck there with a bit of an embellishment and a journal card there. These are all using Tina's kit. And then at the side we've got a jumbo card which I've sewn around and just put some lace on and lace on the side. So that fits there. And so I've done it exactly the same layout as I did the Edith Holden ones. Then we've got the envelope pocket here. Just put some die cuts, little bit of stuff. That's from Tina's number kit. And then these are actually a free kit that Tina did. It's I think there was 2 or 3 pages of butterflies, and you can download those off Tina's website. I'm guessing it's just Shabbydabbydoodah if you put that into Google. Then we've got another large tag there. Again, it's been sewn around and it's got lace at the top and the little lace at the side. And just done some collage and some stamping with the Tim Holtz, and then turn it over. We've got a slide with a real pressed leaf at the back. Just put a number on and a butterfly, and then a die cut. Then at the top there's a journal card. Again, that's been sewn round and it's got some lace on the top, so it folds got like that again. Then the little pocket, it's got another journal card, and then that's from Tina's number kit. And then at the back I've just put some plainer paper and then some patterned, so you could stick something onto there. Then we've got a pocket, another tag with a lace side, and then a journal card, and then this is all inked up and stamped. And I've got a die cut lacy corner there. Then on this side, got this library card which I've used as a tuck, and then we've got a side pocket here with lace and a little ribbon. Yep. And I made some vellum envelopes from Tina's kit. just put a label on them and sewn around those. You can just flip that up to put those behind, and then that goes in front. So this one, I've done the journal up here. I've not done the journal yet. So it's going to be a TN. This is a template from Izzy B's. You can find her on Etsy. I will put all the links up. So I've just cut it all up ready. Yep. So then it's really just like two envelopes. So all that I want covering, and then that's going to pop. Yep. Pop at the back. I've just kept that pinned together. So that will go through the top, and then at the back I've put a pocket on, another little butterfly, and in here we've got two small notebooks. These are digital avocado pages, lovely pinky colour, and then a little vellum book, again the avocado ones, and then we've got two journal cards. So that one's finished, apart from obviously doing the traveller's notebook. I do need to print some more of the kit out to be able to cover it up. So yeah, really happy with that. And saying I've just dotted butterflies around here, there and everywhere, and then I've just put a book plate on it. Big ideas, you can take that off, and then some chiffon here. So that's that. This one is got jottings on, so I've decorated it all inside. All I've got to do is put all the pockets in and stuff. So I thought we could do that together. So I'm just going to pause, get my glass mat out, make sure I've got everything that I need, and then we shall do that on camera. So see you in a short while. Okay, I'm back. So this is the first page of it. Decorated it a little different from the other one. I've just got everything I need in this little, I think I bought apples in it, but I do really find it handy, just for keeping all the, you know, right things. And so we're going to attach that envelope around there. We've got his little corner pocket down here with our tags in it, like that. Then we had a die cut here. What else do we need? Let's just cut all these little bits out. So that's that. This is lace. We want the tab for the top, and then we want a little word. So for this one I chose I am me. So I think that is about all we need on this side. Let me put my glasses on to give me half a chance. So I have inked a lot of it, but obviously the first few things haven't been inked. So we shall just start with inking around this envelope. So I hope everybody is well. I'm fine. Last week was quite a busy week. It was the last week of Eleanor's school, so she's now broke up. Obviously she's not been at school, but she's been doing online school, and she has had, you know, about 5-6 hours a day homework to do. So for her it has been, you know, like being at school. So she was ready to stop doing homework. So I think she's quite relieved that that's over, and she did manage to keep up with it and get it all finished. There was times where I didn't think that was going to happen, but yeah, she managed it. And last week my partner had a week off. It wasn't a booked week because he's off again in another week, but his holidays at work finish on the end of August. So if he hadn't have took that week, he would have ended up losing it. So he had last week off, and trying to think what we did. He'd got some I've got these 3 different butterfly stamps. They're off different sets, and I've just lined them up on my block, and I'm just going to try and get it, you know, centre-ish. And I'm using the archival ink, the black ink, which is a permanent ink. So that is that. So we've got that. So that will pop in there, like so. I think that's going to be upside down. So that's that. So we're going to glue this part down. I might as well get this on. Doesn't really matter if I put it on now or when I've stuck it down, but I'll put it on now. So yeah, I think he did like garden chores on Monday, why I did my orders for both the shops, and then on Tuesday we went out for a walk into Derbyshire, which is part of I forget what the word is. I want to say National Treasures. Yeah, I've totally forgot. National Parks, that's it. So that will go there. And we found somewhere, it is pretty touristy, but he knows that area quite well because he's walked, you know, the whole lot of it. So we kind of drove a bit further away from you know, the more touristy part, and so went a lot further down the trail, and we didn't see anybody, which was absolutely lovely. And it was a nice wooded area with some water, and yeah, it's very, very pretty and very quiet. So I'm just gonna dab some glue on the back of this. The fine liner at the minute seems to be working fine. So hopefully now I've put this new needle top on, hopefully it'll work for me. I've filled it back up as well, and I give the nozzle a good cleaning out. So it seems to be working perfect. Yeah. So that's that. Then we'll just stick that down there. Just press it down gently. A bit of glue that. So that's that. then we have the word. Then let me just trim this down a little bit neater. So yeah, we took we obviously took the dog, and Alna came, and we had an hour, well, about 2 hours having a little tour round, and we had a bit, I say a picnic, we literally had a sandwich, and just looking for a little bit of lace for that to lie on. So I've got this little bit here. I'll chop it down a bit. And we had a nice drive back, and you know, went kind of the scenic route. So it ended up being quite a long day. But we didn't go till later in the day because we wanted to get there about 3-4 o'clock, when, you know, before kind of rush hour traffic. But and then us arriving as a lot of people was going home type thing. I find if you want to avoid people, that's kind of the best time to go. So just put that on there. And I'll find a little butterfly. I've cut quite a few out. It was really easy to cut out as well. I do believe that there was 2 pages of butterflies in Shabbydabbydooda's free digital, but then I did a sheet what was 2 sheets to 1 page, so there was smaller. Could probably do with something a little bit smaller there actually. Yeah, because they are quite big butterflies, so like I said, then shrunk some, so I think I ended up with about four pages all in all. I think I've cut a page out. I need to have another sit, and because I had got a lot of cutting done, but I'd printed a few more words out, and then these butterflies and some other things, so I'm about ready again to have a good cutting session. So that's that, and then across the top I've got some thin crocheted lace here, so I just stuck that across that bit. Just lift the wing up, so cut that down a little bit. I'll put the glue onto here with the lace, obviously having holes in. I'm going to say the end of my fingers actually burning, because I've just finished what I've showed you, just finished that then, so I've been using my finger quite a bit, and yeah, it's quite sore. Then I got a little bit of this diamante trim, I think a bigger bit, so put that across there. So these are like a flat back trim. I think like you buy it by the meter, and I think it's like one of the smallest sizes that they do, so it is quite flat, it doesn't stick out that much. It's perfect for this kind of craft. So that's that. Then we've got this little side pocket, which is just a journal card from the kit. So I'm going to use it as a side tuck, and I'm going to glue it down there and down there. I don't know why I've decided to use this one. I think because I'd started using this one so much, I just got used to keep picking this Cosmic Shimmer one up. So I'll put that down into the corner, just away from the edges. Just, yep, too far. That's that. And we'll just ink around these. I'm not going to put tops on these ones. I don't think there's no need in it. It'll just add unnecessary bulk to it. So that is that one. So that's that page done. Let me just give that a bit more of it inking down that side. So yeah, that's that side done. On this side we had a pocket. And I think you got, I don't know if you got 4 pockets in the kit. Or I don't know if there was 2. I think because I tend to print everything out normal and then print everything out two to a page. So I've got things in big and small. So I think you actually got 2 pockets. And I think these are the shrunk down ones, because I think the pockets that you got in was these big ones. So yeah, I always do then print them out 2 to a page. Gives you a lot more to play with. Should have got the scoreboard out really to score it round. Yep. Right, so I shall ink around the pocket. And we're going to have that about there. Yep. So I'll give it a dab of glue. That's that. Just want to bring it across a little bit. Yep, that's fine. Then up here we have that part. And just trim that down a little bit. I've cut it with the scissors and it's not the straightest. And that was the journal card what was going in front of it. So link around that. Let's give this a bit of an ink. Yeah, so last week I did some tea staining. I managed to get some more red bush tea. Supermarket where I go, they hadn't had any in for, it must be the last 4 weeks. So they've got some this week, so I did buy a box. There's only, I don't know if there's 40 tea bags in it. And normally I use 10 bags, but this time I tried it at 8 just to get an extra batch out of the box, and it's come out fine, but I just don't know why I didn't grab 2 boxes, because it's not expensive, but yeah, I should have got another box for just in case, because I have run out of everything. So I've just done 1 batch so far, but I only really like to do about 50 pages at a time, and when I do 50 pages, like the last batch, I've done these index cards and then some like jotter paper and then some slots. So I like to do about 50 sheets and then, you know, a handful of something else, and even when it's warm here, it still takes a long time to dry, and I kept it on in the tray, and I've got one of those rotary washing lines, and I like propped it into the middle of that so it wouldn't fall, and it was out on a really hot day, and I kept turning it every now and again, and it felt pretty dry. And then when I brought it in, it wasn't, you know, wasn't as dry as I originally thought. So then I've been drying it in the airing cupboard and on the windowsills. So all in all, for it to properly dry, it's took about 3 days. So if I did any more than that, yeah, I'd be days and days. So the way I put the corners on is I put them on the actual thing and then stick them down that way. Then I've just stuck that on top, and then these are roomy enough to be able to fit that in as well. So that's that. In this pocket there was a tag, but first we shall put our bit of lace on. So I'd cut that for there. So I'll run some Fabri-Tac across there. And I think the first tag that I did was a belly band down the front. So I have pre-made the tags already. It's just the actual band that I'll do on camera, otherwise we'll be here forever. So it may look like I'm absolutely flying, excuse me, flying through this, but obviously I've already done one today, which the first one always takes the longest. So I've just made these tags up from the kit. I've stuck them onto manila card, and then I just cut some different bands. So seeing as that one's going to have the band down the middle, I'll use the plainest one. So I've just cut a little band for there. I don't know, I think it was just less than an inch. Oh, it's an inch dead on. So I'm going to ink around it, because even though you're going to cover it with the lace, you can obviously see through it a bit. So I thought I'll just ink it up so it's not so plain looking. Just move that out of the way a little bit. So on my haul video, you'll see that I bought this pack of lace, and I've just been using that. So I'm gonna use the bigger bottle. Just stick some all the way around, fit in the middle. Don't want to put loads on, because obviously I don't want it to take forever to dry. Should have stuck this on top of a book really, because now my mat's going to be sticked up. Right, so I'm just going to place the lace on top, then just smooth it down like so. Just turn it over and then I shall cut round it. Just straighten this edge. Yeah, so we did that on Tuesday, so that was a big full day. And then, so that's that. You can just see that it's not stuck down in a few places, so I just use the fine liner just to go around the edges. That's that. Yeah, I'm not ink. Though I didn't toe around these. So Tina used this kit and she mixed it in with the Edith Holden, which was a real nice match because the background is very the same colour as the Edith Holden pages, and it was the first time she'd ever used the Edith Holden book. She did really well because it does take a bit to know, you know, what to use for what and stuff, and she did a real nice job. So I might have a go at because I normally use the Wildflower kit by My Porch Prints. And I have seen another kit, I think it's from Alana Scraps, and I think that'll mix really nice with the Edith Holden as well. So that's a few different things to try. So I've just put a dab of glue at the top and the bottom just to secure it, and then just made some smaller cards. These was really just the offcuts of manila card from doing the big tags, and I just used offcuts of the kit paper, and then that will go in there like so. And then I've got my hole puncher, I think it's a ticket punch. And surprisingly, it does go through the lace okay. Just going to put an eyelet in. I didn't get any more of the chiffon out, so for now I won't put the tag toppers on because I have to take quite a few things down from my shelf to get hold of it. So that's that one. Then I'm just going to, it's that pale lemon chiffon at the top. So that will pop in there. Then I think I'll put a little bit of a number on there, and I think I'll put a couple of pearls down there. Just get the fine liner. Oh, I'll do it at the back of these. I need to get the lid back on this. I'll never learn, will I? It's started the video. Yes, I've sorted it out, and then halfway through, no, I can't use it anymore. But yeah, the key is obviously with these, you have got to keep putting lids back on. And I do find it very, very difficult to keep putting lids back on everything. So that's that, and then I'll just cut a little bit of this scrap of lace off the side, yep, and just place that on there like so. So that's that. Right, I am going to pause the video for about 5-10 minutes just so everything's dried on this page before I start turning it over and working on the next page. Otherwise, we're going to be all stuck up. So I shall see you in a little bit. Okay, that should have dried now. I'd added that bow there. I've just gone in my little scrap jar and I'd got some lovely like latte coloured seam binding. I'd forgot to put that in, and I've just added a butterfly on there. So that's that page all finished. Then we've got the envelope, what I've put in there with the big tag. Then this side with the big tag here, and then I'll fold out. I think on the Edith Oldham ones I did them that you could either flip up or flip down with these, but I've just stuck those ones down. I do like them. So this is this page. So I did like a corner tuck here. This is at the Kelly, is it, I don't know if it's Kelly's Crafts or Crafts by Kelly. It slips my mind, but I will put her links in the bottom, and Shabbydabbydoodah and Izzy B's for the TN template, which is a very, very handy template to have. I've got a couple of templates, and I think, well, it was one of the first things that I did buy, because, you know, I kept seeing videos about how to make books up and stuff, and I really just didn't understand how it all fitted together. So having the template gave me a better understanding, and then I knew as well, you know, what the size of a TN was, and stuff. So that will go in there. Then I'll just move this one out of the way. This is going to be our corner pocket tag. Yeah, I'll add some insert templates as well, from Izzy B, and I think that's Izzy B's Crafts. But yeah, I'll put the link on for all those. I think that's everybody's I used in this one. So that's that. And Karanda's card, what's going to be in it. Now on the other one I put the 3 butterflies, but the other one was totally plain, so this one I'm just gonna do 1 butterfly. Oh, should have put it on the block, but that's not too bad. Right, so So pop that to one side and get us lace back in. Then we're going to stick, I'll go up this way because I want to try and keep the bottom bit, because I think it'd be nice for something else. I've had to put a chewing gum in, so I hope I don't start chewing, but my mouth was so very dry. So I'll try and line that up so I'm not having to cut one side. I think I've got a blob of glue on that. Take that out. Just pat that down, make sure it's all covered, and say anything that's not stuck down we can stick it down after. Just trim around it. But yeah, this is why I did want some lace in pieces like this for actually covering things. So I do like a bit of lace. I'm not a lover of you know, lashings of it, but a little cheeky bit here and there's nice. So I think there was a few pieces. I think that corner. Yeah, all down here. Right, then just stick the two corners, or two lengths down, so that'll be the side here, and then that'll be the bottom. And we'll just place it onto the tag. Sure it fits properly. Still missed quite a bit up there. I suppose it's because it's so fine. I think that'll have caught it. And then that, I must strip the pocket down. That will fit in like so. Then we'll put his hole in the top. So that one's been about 2.5. So these tags, just to give you a rough idea, this one's just over 3 inches wide and 6 inches high. I think I did the others at 3 wide. I did one a bit wider because I wanted a wider one for the corner pocket, but I think the others are 3, and so I think they're a nice length, a nice size. I put my eyelet in, and I've got another piece of that seam binding. Pop that in, and as a little journal card. Just cut. Right, bring that folder back in. So that will, yeah, I don't think I stuck any of this lace down. Probably would have been better with a fine one. So that will go in like so. I'll just take that out for now, give it a minute to dry. And then this was like a fancy square. I just cut it diagonal, so it made two corners. I'll just give this an ink round. And that'll go up there. Use the fine liner. So I'm not going to go around that intricate thing, I'm just going to go around the edge, just so it gives me enough room to put the journal card in it. And I'll stick that into the corner like so. Then I just cut a bit of the lace off, put that on there with a little bow, stick out a top of glue on, and then put the bow on top. Yep. So press that down, and then I've got just a little journal card for up there, and that'll slip up there. Sure, I've just stuck this bit down. And that goes like that. Just cut those down a little bit. Let me just a little bit too long. That's that. So that's that page, and then all his middle part is done. And then on here I put another pocket. Give that a ink round. So when I print a kit, I print the pages. If I'm using them for collage or pages for inside a journal, I just print them on normal copy paper, and mine's 100 GSM. I do have it in white and cream, and I printed this kit off in the cream because I just think it gives it just an extra muted tone. And then all the kit pieces, I print that off on 200 GSM, and again I've got it in white or cream, so depending on what kit, depends on what colour I do it in. So the final tag is this one, and that's going to have a side one, and I don't know, my little, I've got another thing there, so that can go into there. So we'll get that one done. bit of ink around. Yeah, back to last week. And then Wednesday we went to the garden centre. So it was my birthday on the Saturday, and everybody asked what I wanted for my birthday, and I wanted a bird table. So I've always had feeders in the garden hanging on different trees and things, but I got so fed up of keep replacing them, so I thought I'd have a nice table. So I went and picked that out. I will take some pictures of it and put it on my Patreon. But yeah, the garden's still not finished. I don't know how much more we'll get done this summer, but it's getting there. So it's going to take a lot of replanting and stuff, because you know, virtually everything's been moved around to accommodate this pond. So hopefully by next year we'll have a nice garden that we can sit in, and then be a few years waiting for things to grow. I'll just place that down. Hopefully this might stick a bit better. Good press down. So yeah, we do get quite a lot of birds on the garden, because our house seems to be in line of fields, you know, in one end and fields in the other end type thing, and they do seem to fly over our garden. So I've had the bird table a little bit nearer to where I can see out the kitchen window, because everything used to be at the top of the garden, but because it's not totally finished up there, I've not been sitting up there, so I feel like I've missed out. So it'll be nice to be able to see them again out of the window. So that one stood down a lot better. I think I just didn't press the other lot down. So that's going to just stick on that corner. So we'll go all the way around this. Then yeah, the rest of the week we didn't really do anything. I was exhausted. We watched quite a few films. We watched the film version of Cinderella again, because we do love that. And the film did we watch? Oh, I bought the film version of Aladdin, which was wonderful. We did watch another Disney film version. Wasn't Beauty and the Beast. We did say we'd got to re-watch that, because we've not watched that for a while. Oh, Alice Through the Looking Glass, which was a little silly, but I really enjoyed it. I've not seen, we've had the video, I always say video, DVD for ages, but I've not seen that one. So yeah, I quite enjoyed that. And we've watched another Lord of the Rings, so we've only got another one of those to watch, and then we'll be able to get onto The Hobbit. So yeah, did quite a lot last week. Yeah. Now I'm on annual leave for the next 2 weeks, and then I should be definitely going back to work after to that. Right, I don't think I've got any more seam binding in that colour, but that's going to be too small. Sorry if I knock the camera again. Just go. It's not like putting them in these jars. You go and then get them out. Right, that should get them more brownish. Yep. Oh goodness. So that one goes into there. I think I'm going to stamp a butterfly. Will all three fit actually? Yes, I think I'll do the trio on there because that journal card was a bit plain. The dog barking at me because I've just clanged something. That's better. It always does work a lot better when it's on your block. And so you can get that even pressure on it. So that's that. Yeah, that looks better like that. And then we got a corner pocket there to do, and we've got a little tuck there. So let's get that inked round. So yeah, hopefully I can get the journal done in the next few days. I'm umming and ahhing if to print more paper out and cover it that way, or all the scraps that I've used in this project and scraps of like music paper and dictionary paper. I don't know if to do it like a patchwork. I can't make my mind up, but if I end up doing it like a patchwork, I think I'll come back and video it. So that's that, and then got some journal cards what I've just stuck onto manila paper. It's a card. It's just the that goes the wrong way. Let's use that one. Yeah, just used it with a kit paper and then just stuck it onto card just to make some more journal cards. So that will go up into there. Then we've got this corner tuck here, which again need to cover this bit with lace. So just move this out of the way again. Let's make sure I get these corners. So yeah, the weather's still been, it's warm here, but it's not really been sunny. It's more just dull and humid. Right, give it a good stick down. Cut around that. So you could sew around these as well if you wanted, but I've sewn around the bigger things in the folder, and I've sewn all around the folder and stuff. I don't tend to do all the little bits and stuff and sew them. I'd be sewing forever. So that's that. Then we'll glue down the side and the bottom. Try and keep it as far into the side to give you more space in your pocket. So we'll pop that down there. Let's make sure that's straight. Yep. Then I think I just put a little bow on it. Just going to refill my tin up. It is a lot handier. I just put a bit of everything in this tin and add it to the side, and it saves having to go into my tub where I keep them. So I am using them a lot more now. They're more accessible. And then I put the 2 envelopes in what I made. In like that, and then a card went up there, and I put a bit of a butterfly down here. So we'll just ink around that, and then I do think that was it. Oh, I've just got those other 2 journal cards to ink round for the back pocket. Yeah, I've really enjoyed using this kit. I've had it for a while. It was one of those, as soon as I saw it, I bought it even though I wasn't ready for it. So that's that. Just sorry if my head's in the way. Right, what else did I say? The 2 journal cards. So I fold that in. Yep. Then need to ink round the little notebook. So I've got a few more things that I want to make with this paper. I've got some little like journal inserts, or they can be used as like standalone ephemera folio type things, but they're just about A6 size. So I was going to do something with those. And then I think the next butterfly kit that I'm using is one from Romantica. I think it's Romantica Arts. And that's quite a darker butterfly So that'll have a totally different look. I'm not sure what I'm making with it yet. I might make some more outer folders. I'm going to say I'm really into them at the moment, and I keep saying, oh, there's a couple of folders I want to try out, different variations, but I'm quite liking doing these. So that's that. I'm going to put this lace down the side. Stick down there. Not sure if to put a bit of a collage on or not, but that'll be the last thing that I do. So that's them. Thank you very much for joining me. Like I say, I might come back another day and do the TN, but yeah, I'm hoping to have finished them by the end of the week, and hopefully get them in the shop by the weekend. So I shall speak to you soon. Thanks for joining me. Bye.